Midfield dispatch, Lopez on Delta.
Lopez, Richfield dispatch.
Giant and tight spot, just to give you guys a heads up. Looking for a minute, the fire blew up on us. I'll get back with you with more. Just kind of start the ball rolling on your end.
Okay, what are we talking about, Lopez? Tight spot, injury?
Probably.
What do you need for assistance to get him out of there?
Let's get air man on its way.
Okay, real good.
If you are a wildland firefighter, thank you for your service. And thank you for watching this. What you are about to see is dedicated to you and to your fellow wildland firefighter who was overrun by the Devil's Den fire and died. To honor this man, we must learn from his experience. As you are about to see, two key themes contributed to his death: the loss of situational awareness and the failure to stay in assigned fire line role. The following presentation is dedicated to this wildland fire leader, an assistant fire management officer who died on the 2006 Devil's Den fire in central Utah. To honor his life and experience, we must all learn from the key actions that contributed to his being overrun by fire. It is mid-August, the third day of the Devil's Den fire in Utah's drought-plagued eastern Great Basin. The fire is burning on a steep southwest aspect in heavy pinon, juniper, and sagebrush fuels. Today, a red flag warning for high winds and low humidities has been issued. At 1100 hours, the fire activity starts to heat up and become active. An hour and a half later, the fire's Type 4 incident commander and his incident commander trainee, along with the local assistant fire management officer, who is also the entire area's zone duty officer for this day, are shuttled by helicopter out to the helispot located beside the main fire. These three supervisors discuss suppression tactics for that day. As they talk, they can see an active small spot fire down below them, located in an adjacent canyon. After an open discussion weighing all pros and cons, the AFMO confirms that he wants to hike down into the canyon to better size up the spot fire. However, due to potential dangers and risk, the incident commander and the IC trainee urge the AFMO not to recon the canyon. But the AFMO assures them that he will be okay. Alone, on foot, he works his way down into the southwest-facing slope toward the smoke. Once at a vantage point above the spot fire, on his radio, the AFMO orders a helicopter and begins directing bucket drops. By 1300 hours, the temperature is already 82 degrees and the humidity has dropped to 19%. A general increase in fire activity starts to occur. Approximately 40 minutes later, from the helispot, the incident commander informs the AFMO that there is now a new spot fire above him. He warns the AFMO that, quote, he is in a tight spot and tells him to leave the area. But the AFMO replies that he will stay and work the spots.
Midfield dispatch, Lopez on Delta.
5 minutes later, the fire blows up and begins to rapidly spread uphill. Black smoke pours up out of the drainage. The incident commander tells the AFMO to get out of the canyon. Moments later, he tells him to drop his pack and run. The fire blows up across the entire canyon. Repeated radio calls to the AFMO go unanswered. He has no escape route, no safety zone, no real survivable deployment site. Fueled by the thick surrounding vegetation, the fire's intense heat, more than 1600 degrees, makes his fire shelter useless. At 1500 hours, they find his body. There's no question that the victim in this wildland fire tragedy lost his situational awareness. In his desire to recon and suppress the spot fire, he opted to enter the canyon despite the incident commander's expressed awareness regarding the canyon's potential dangers and risks, lost his own awareness of the afternoon's blow-up potential, focused on coordinating bucket drops, and overlooked the bigger picture of what was happening around him. Therefore, losing his situational awareness cost this man his life. In addition, this AFMO and zone duty officer abandoned his important leadership role and reverted back to his career's prior hands-on firefighter role. After he had successfully gathered his first-hand intelligence on the spot fire situation, he continued to direct bucket drops in an effort to suppress the spot fire. While we can argue that his desire was correct to stop the spot fire spread, his subsequent actions were unquestionably outside his vital role and responsibility of being the incident's zone duty officer. All wildland firefighters need to remember that the role of fireline supervisors and commanders is to help be the eyes and ears for all ground pounders. The rookie line digger who might question why someone is just standing up there on the ridge, presumably not working, has got it all wrong. That fireline leader is ensuring that all suppression actions are being carried out safely and effectively for everyone's sake. That's a huge responsibility, an enormous and critical fireline job. Unfortunately, on the Devil's Den fire, the AFMO abandoned this leadership role. It cost him his life. Now, as you continue on with your own wildland firefighting experience, please remember what contributed to the death of this seasoned, highly respected fireline leader. Loss of situational awareness and abandoning your assigned fireline duties and role. Thank you for your attention, and please continue to be heads up and safe out there in the always dynamic wildland fire environment. As a wildland firefighter, let this Devil's Den fatality experience be one more important story that you will always carry with you.